propellers would send man into space. Designers started with the sleek shape of a .50 caliber bullet. The work started in March 1945. Less than 2 years later, there was a plane, the X-1. It was the first in a series of rocket aircraft that would take man faster and higher and lead step by step to space. The steps started at what is now Edwards Air Force Base, a test flight center located on the high plateau of the Mojave Desert in California, not far from Death Valley. It was isolated, enormous, and had the dry lake beds that are nature's perfect runways. There, an elite fraternity of test pilots rewrote aviation history. Chuck Yeager, a World War II combat veteran, was one of them. If men were ever going to fly in space, they must find out if they could fly faster than Mach 1, the speed of sound, about 700 miles an hour. Some thought men and machine would disintegrate when they reached that invisible barrier. In October 1947, a B-29 carried the X-1 and its pilot, Yeager, aloft. 2 days earlier, he had fallen from a horse and broken 2 ribs. They hurt, and would hurt worse at high speeds. Yeager told no one, afraid he might be grounded. He wanted to be in the X-1.
We were up about 9.6 Mach number, and our Mach meter only went to 1.0. We were in quite a bit of buffeting, and the airplane just shook. And then, all at once, the Mach meter just jumped plumb off the scale. And at this point, all the buffeting quit, and the airplane just smoothed out, just as slick as glass. And then I just went ahead and shut the 3 chambers off and let the airplane decelerate back into the buffeting.
He became the first man to break the sound barrier. Yeager took the X-1 to 43,000 feet at 700 miles an hour. It was by any standard an heroic achievement.